Disco Machine set to go up against Super Dragon. And we have a treat for you fans. This match should be extraordinary, Rivera.
Extraordinary match. We've seen these guys in the past, and they never cease to amaze the audience with the move and the crazy characteristics.
Now it's American Wild Child still in the ring along with his partner, well, not in this matchup, but his buddy Disco Machine, and of course in the corner of Super Dragon, you gotta be talking about Excalibur. And these guys have all been down the road together. A packed house here at the Olympic Auditorium as this match is about to get underway. Calling about tie-up arm wringer now. From Super Dragon onto the Disco Machine, a counter by the Disco Machine. And look at this, look at this, another counter.
Beautiful chain, style wrestling. Big elbow from the Machine. And the Dragon counter with a kick, beautiful snap man.
Oh, and look at this. Oh, well, you see that Disco Machine anticipating that drop kick. He leaned back and dodged it beautifully.
Very well conditioned, these two, very sharp with the reflex. The Disco Machine and the Super Dragon chick.
Super Dragon, Disco Machine, and don't forget about both men now in the corner of each man. Calling about tie-up. Going after the arm now. Is Super Dragon onto the Disco Machine. And look at this, a counter coming up perhaps from the Disco Machine. Arm drag takeover. Oh, look at that attempt on another arm drag. And then dodged it is Super Dragon. Oh, look at this, into another arm drag from the Disco Machine. And look at the showboating, Rivera.
What do you expect from a character named Disco Machine that comes out with dancing to his own disco at ball? ¿Qué tú quieres, bro?
What is this? Oh, wait a minute, Excalibur, look at this. From the top, from behind.
Wow.
Whoa, he just caught him with the knee right to the back of the neck.
Double knee to the back. That was tremendous power impact to the back of Disco Machine. Now this match becomes, I'm losing respect.
Oh, look at this, Rivera, look at the pressure they're putting.
I'm losing respect for these guys. I thought this was going to be a clean match.
Well, it's definitely not clean right now. Oh, look at that beautiful drop kick. And another baseball sliding drop kick from Excalibur on the ring apron, right to the face of the Disco Machine.
Now look at outside this, the battle of the second as Excalibur attacking American Wild Child.
Only two right there. Near fall right there from Super Dragon onto the Disco Machine. Wait a minute, look at this. Super Dragon saying it's all over.
Twisty senton attempted, but it was blocked by the Disco Machine. Very alert, very reflex sharp, blocking it with the knee.
He got those knees up off the ropes. Disco Machine with a huge clothesline, and he drops the big elbow onto Super Dragon. Going for the pin now. Referee down 1-2. Near fall right there.
Beautiful. These two guys putting on another display of high impact, high power maneuver.
Very unlike Super Dragon begging for the Disco Machine to stand off. If you look at it, once again the shucking and jive and going upstairs. Whoa, look at that.
Double knees to the chest.
Front slam. Beautifully executed from the Disco Machine onto Super Dragon. More shucking and jive in Rivera. Oh, look at that twisting senton. 1, 2, only 2.
That choking and jiving is costing the Disco Machine a lot of valuable time. Wow, big forearm.
These are stiff for Rivera. You can hear from the announce table here at the Grand Olympic Auditorium. Chops now exchanged by both men. Shots to the head from Disco Machine onto Super Dragon. Oh, did you see Excalibur there? Pulling the Disco Machine out. Oh, look at this.
Wow. Backfire. The double team backfire.
And look at that. You can see, I believe the Disco Machine is bleeding on the back of his head, Rivera. As the American Wild Child double team now. Wait a minute, Disco Machine from the top. Look at this. High cross body onto both men.
High altitude.
Did you see the elevation, Rivera?
12, 15 feet. Pescado. That's what that was.
A pescado indeed.
Beach and the bird, pescado.
Once again, you can see the blood flowing from the back of the head from none other than the Disco Machine. As Super Dragon Excalibur, I mean, they're laid out, Rivera. Firing Super Dragon back into the ring now. Disco Machine with the upper hand. very groggy now. Look at Super Dragon is barely getting his feet. Oh, look at that front Japanese-style drop kick from the top rope.
Beautiful style. These guys taking out to the Japan like the Kobachi. Misawa with that drop kick from the top rope.
Once again, a near fall right there. Only 2, Rivera, as Super Dragon just barely kicked out. Once again, with the upper hand of this match, the Disco Machine, but it's been going back and forth, Rivera. Into the far side now. Disco Machine firing Super. Oh, kick right to the face, right to the side of the head.
And Siguri, right to the side of the head.
Desperation from Super Dragon. And look at that. Wait, going for a slam. But wait. Oh, it's Super Dragon. Did you see the impact, Rivera?
No. Casi le quitó la cabeza.
I mean, he came flying feet first right into the face, and I think Disco Machine is knocked unconscious.
Incredible. Another incredible match here from the XPW Olympic Auditorium. Retribution.
This has turned into a phenomenal match, Rivera, as the fans on hand are in a hushed silence enjoying it all. Wait, power slam right into the turnbuckles. I've never seen that before, Rivera.
Machine debilitated.
Oh, wait a minute, look at Excalibur. Did you see that? Excalibur put Super Dragon's foot on the rope. Did you see that, Rivera?
I don't understand that, man.
Obviously,
How is that?
Obviously, he got that by the referee. Irish whip, no. Counter from Super Dragon. He pulls back, belly to back. Oh, look at this, into a power bomb. 1, 2. Oh, was that close, Rivera? That was close. Only 2.
How can the referee not see him putting the foot?
I saw it clear as day. Clear as you're sitting next to me, pal. Look at this. Oh, wait a minute. Spinning heel kick right to the back of the neck from the top rope.
You know that the Machine is already injured in the back of the head.
That's right. And this could be it right here. 1, 2. Oh, he just barely got out of that one as well. How are these guys kicking out Rivera?
These guys train hard, work hard, wrestle hard, kick.
What a match.
The only way to do it.
And now some of the martial arts expertise coming out from Super Dragon. Oh, wait a minute. He looks like he's going for the Psycho Driver. Did you see where Disco Machine landed? 1, 2, 3, it's over.
Boy, that was a very high risk, dangerous maneuver. Pueden romper el hueso con eso.
And you know what? I mean, Dragon, he gets so much ability, yet he has to cheat at the hands. What is this?
Oh, that's the vice president of the Rivera fan club.
And of course, Excalibur, I mean, he has to cheat with his buddy Excalibur there. But he has he's got look at this. John with the fans here. With a female. Yeah, fan. My gosh. What a match that was, Rivera.
That was an incredible match. As you see, American Wild Child tending to the battered, completely torn apart Disco Machine.
The almost lifeless Disco Machine. Pogo the Clown, the #1 contender for the XPW television title. As Chaos defends, Chaos, the man who won the tournament not too long ago here in XPW, and I gotta agree with you, Rivera. This is his first real title defense here tonight in downtown LA, and this match just about to get underway. Look at Chaos, what is this, Rivera? Look at this. He doesn't even want to get the match started.
Obviously, Chaos is giving the belt. It looks like he's going to wrestle without the belt tonight.
He took the belt off, you're right. Wait.
Oye, boy, ¿qué es esto?
What is this? Patrick Hernandez
va a luchar con el cinturón puesto.
Displaying the belt for all the fans to see. The title is on the line, but look at that. Chaos just snagged it away from senior official, and now he's strapping it back on.
Está loco este Chaos. Oye, look at that. Veronica came.
Oh.
The ring aside.
Of course, GQ Money John with the fans. The fans don't care too much for that guy either. And what does Pogo have in his hands? Looks like one of those Hawaiian leis. You see the gals here with the shickety, shiki, waikiki style.
Lei. He's Chaos.
What is this? This guy's nuts. Oh, wait a minute. Chaos took the belt off. Pogo, look at this from behind. Chaos, oh, right between the eyes.
Maybe Pogo is trying to lure Chaos into his basement of horror, chick.
I don't know why Chaos would be so mad about getting laid.
Seems like the only way that Chaos can gain the early advantage is by slamming that belt across the back of the head of Pogo, chick.
And look at this, Chaos strapping it right back on immediately, Rivera. The television champion wearing the television championship belt in this matchup. Irish whip, duck underneath Chaos, going for a clothesline is Pogo. Oh, look at this, up and over. Chaos landing on 2 feet. Kick to the midsection now. Now it's Chaos's turn. Another reversal by Pogo the Clown. Going for another duck underneath. And look, oh, did you see that clothesline, Rivera?
That patented clothesline of Pogo that can take the head of any unsuspecting pro wrestling participant, chick. If it's you or me, chico, estamos muertos ahí en el medio del ring.
Decapitation almost. And I mean, look at this now. Chaos, what is this? Wait a minute, Chaos looks like he may be going to the back.
You know, people,
look at this, GQ money.
A lot of gente can sing about this Chaos, but Chico, there's one fact that you cannot deny about Chaos. He's setting the new trend in the pro wrestling, Chico. Look at the haircut, the hair color, the new clothes, the attitude, the wrestling with the belt on, all kind of new trend here in the business, Chico.
And now Chaos with the advantage. Oh, looks like he's going for the Chaos Cutter, Rivera.
Beautiful move, and that shows the upper body strength, the tremendous strength that Chaos possessing, being able to manipulate the Pogo. Look at that.
What is he doing?
Drop down and give me 50, chick.
This is proud to be Uncle Sam over here with the push-ups. And look at this, going for the count, 1-2. A very nonchalant cover there on the part of Chaos, Rivera. Chaos now continuing to stomp away. Oh no, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, look at the strike, Rivera. He got him way up, hoisted him over his shoulder and just planted him in the canvas. What strike? You can see he's grabbing his back, Rivera.
That's similar to El Canek lifting Andre the Giant in Mexico in 1980, Chico. That was a tremendous display of strength by Chaos, the body slam and Pogo the Clown.
And it took a lot out of both men, Rivera, but now Chaos going upstairs with the strap on, Rivera. If he hits this big splash from the top, it could be over, and he nailed him.
Beautiful, and extra impact was added to that move as he landed directly on top of Pogo with the belt, chick. That belt coming right across the rib cage of Pogo.
Unbelievable. Now Chaos with the advantage. I mean, this could be it right here. Going for the cover. Only one count there. You got to do a lot to take out Pogo the Clown. And Chaos has been doing a lot in this match.
You know something, man? Chaos is the only champion in the world that truly take advantage of his title belt, Jake.
To me, that's a foreign object, Rivera. And there it is, the beautiful patented clothesline from Pogo the Clown. Once again, just about decapitating Chaos.
Another one of those bone-crushing, head-slamming, clothesline.
Snap, crackle, and pop. Dude, and now Pogo the Clown. Look at this.
He looked like a French fry going down to the slam, to the mat.
French fry. It looks like Pogo the Clown's going to take the advantage here.
Beautiful elbow.
We may see some catch-up with those fries pretty soon, Rivera. If Pogo keeps having his way like he is in this matchup, 2 huge elbow drops right there.
That big elbow drop reminiscent of the atomic skull crotch of Johnny Valentine. Or the big Dusty Road, the big dust dropping the elbow.
Are you seeing more Olympic auditorium ghosts,
Ghost, Chico, I'm flying around. I'm like Madame Truffaut over here.
Who are you going to call?
Madame Lavaux, the House of Voodoo in the Olympic.
House of Voodoo. Look at this Pogo the Clown going after Chaos, choking him out. Choking away. Referee Hernandez right there checking him out. As Pogo the Clown, look at it, just eyeing Hernandez. And Pogo the Clown with the upper hand. This could be it, Rivera. If he keeps the match just like this, just the way he wants it. Stop Chaos from using his speed, his agility, his quickness. But as Chaos fires back off the ropes here, Chaos going upstairs. Oh, look at this. Oh no! Ah! Chaos just landed on the back of his neck, Rivera, on the concrete floor.
The back of his head hit the concrete. There was no question in my mind that the power of Pogo almost threw him into the first row.
Pogo the Clown with a power bomb from the ring over the top rope through the announce table. The timekeeper's table on the floor, and Chaos's head smacked on the concrete floor. This could be it for the TV champ right here. Unbelievable.
This does not look good for the Chaos. There's a possible concussion in the work there, Jake.
And look at this, Pogo doesn't give a damn. He's making fun of Chaos.
Look at the back. Look at the back of Chaos' head.
God,
you can see the bump already. El chichón. Se está formando un chichón en la cabeza. Como se está formando un lío aquí en el Olympic Auditorio, Jake.
And now Pogo the Clown taking no mercy on the champion now. Going right after him. You see Chaos still grabbing the back of his head, and now he goes crashing into the security railing. I can't believe that impact he took, Rivera, from the top of the ring down onto the concrete floor here at the Olympic Auditorium. I can't believe it. I still can't believe it.
You know, a lot of the XPW fan all over the world underestimate the ability of Pogo the Clown. They think he's just the makeup, the shock value. But chick, underneath all that makeup,
whoa,
look at that.
What a shot that was!
Underneath all that horror, chick, lies a truly talented, skilled wrestler, chick.
He may have knocked out a few pearly whites from Chaos right there with that shot. Oh, look at that, the close casket crunch. And this could be it, Rivera. We could have a new television champion. I've been saying it for so long now. He just nailed him with the finishing move. Going for the cover. This is it. 1, 2, and what is GQ Money just pulled Hernandez? What the hell?
Outside interference by the part of GQ Money. You saw it. The camera does not lie, Jake.
And this is it, Rivera, man. It's the entire enterprise once again going against Pogo the Clown. Man, you know Pogo had the match won. We should have a new TV champion right now here at XPW. Oh, wait a minute, Chaos. Look at this, Rivera.
Chaos planning the attack. Pearl Harbor, Jake.
Oh, the flying guillotine. Chaos nailing Pogo with the flying guillotine. And now he's got him pinned. What? Where's Hernandez? There he is. No. 2. You gotta be kidding me. Damn it, no. GQ Money had the foot. GQ Money had the foot of Pogo the Clown. Damn it.
Unbelievable.
It's 4-on-1, Rivera. And look at Pogo, man. He doesn't even know what happened.
Unbelievable.
He doesn't know what hit him.
Very grateful, Chick, to Kevin Kleiner for his help in the match. But now, he's a little showing a little of that hissy fit. He's pissed off. The Kevin Kleiner not showing any mutual respect.
And it looks like Angel and Ascott attempting a little double team on GQ Money, but now they're bickering back and forth. Once again, GQ Money up and over. Look at this, playing a little games here with these two. Pitting them against one another, Rivera.
GQ Money, one of the faster and lighter weight wrestler here in the XPW, known for his ability to fly around the ring like a pescadito.
Oh, look at that heel kick right to the Mushroom Angel, and he surprised me as well, Rivera. Oh, wait, look at this, look at Ascott going for the pin, and of course Angel interrupting.
The Ascott showing some fundamental wrestling skill with the roll-up as he just got the clothesline.
A beautiful clothesline from GQ Money, but now it's Angel going after GQ Money. Irish whip, wow. Look at that. High cross body over the top, right onto Ascott. And what's with the trunks? What's with the ring attire of GQ Money? Looks like he's almost mimicking Chaos with these, Rivera. Oh, look at this slap fest. Angel's got to be loving this. Kick to the midsection. Suplex coming up. Oh, look at that, beautifully executed. Going for the pin now. GQ Money, only 2.
High vertical suplex by the GQ Money, beautifully executed. And you fans have to remember that a wrestling strategy is going to change in this kind of three-way match. You have to keep both eyes on both opponents.
And now a double team suplex right there with GQ Money and Angel. What was that all about, Rivera? Double team action? Working as a unit. I don't want to say that word unit too much with Angel in the ring. More double team action coming up. Look at this. Oh, Ascott over the top.
They can work as a unit, as a team, but the question is, at what point in the match is he going to turn on me? Like right now.
Right now, they're exactly right, Rivera. Go behind now. GQ Money. Angel holding on with the momentum. GQ Money goes down, clothesline, duck underneath, up and over. GQ off the ropes. Catches Angel. Look at this.
GQ setting up the Gory Especial, the ghost of Gory Guerrero right here, chick.
Oh, look at that clothesline right on the top rope, springboard. I mean, he just flew right back. And look at this. Ascott III coming in, breaking up the 3 count. Now stomping away on GQ Money. Preston Ascott III.
Chico, I've been wondering about, wow, beautiful Freddy Blassie neck break right there by Ascott. This guy knows he's wrestling, Chico. He may be from Montpellier, Vermont.
Monty who?
The place in Vermont.
Oh, and look at this. Preston Ascott going after once again GQ Money up and over the top. He just nails Ascott right between the eyes, but now it's Angel taking the advantage.
The fisherman suplex.
Fisherman suplex into a pin, not even a 1 count there, Rivera.
Big Crack looking to mix it up with Kevin Kleinrock, chick. A tremendous mismatch of size, but that's not running through the Crack. DJ Rouge also wanting to get into the action with Crack. It's another 3-way going outside the ring. 3 inside, 3 outside.
And all men pretty much down, but it's GQ Money getting to his feet first. A huge crowd on hand here at the Grand Olympic Auditorium.
I've been noticing the similarity, Jacob, between look at that, the faction of the GQ Money and the faction of the Chaos.
Guys said that earlier. What?
Chick. Oye, espérate, estoy hablando aquí. Espérate, coño.
Look at the attire.
This, I don't know, something going on here. First we see the Kleinrock and the Ascott, that's similar, and a little something in between there.
Huh?
Could be same thing. Look at that small package.
Small package, felony down, 1, 2, only 2.
Could the same thing be going on between the GQ and the Chaos?
Oh, come on, man, we got enough of that.
The DJ Rouge.
We got enough of that crap going on here at XPW now. And look at that, going after Preston Ascott. GQ Money on the concrete floor, and now Angel trying to take advantage of the situation. Ramming Ascott into the ring. I think Angel's going to be doing a little ramming later tonight. The Rams game.
There's children watching esto, cuidado.
Talking about football, this is wrestling here. Look at that reverse Russian leg sweep, beautiful. Face first into the canvas. Going for the pin, 1, 2, only 2. As GQ Money once again breaking the count. You gotta watch your back in a match like this, Rivera.
Ascott pulling out all the tricks in the back for his impressive debut here in the XPW at the Olympic Auditorium. Jacob, the Retribution.
What a clothesline that was from GQ Money. And I gotta admit, Rivera, I'm surprised I am admitting this, but I'm, as of now, impressed with the skills of Preston Ascott III, this guy from Vermont. Angel going up. Oh, look at this, Rivera.
Wow, there it is, the bathhouse bomb, chick.
And now look at this. GQ Money with the leg drop, springboard from the second rope. 1, 2. Oh, don't tell me. I can't believe it. It's 3. It's over. Ascott. Ascott pulls off the victory. I mean, he was taking all the punishment in this entire matchup, Rivera. Ascott wins the 3-way war. And look at Kleinrock jumping for joy.
His opponent from Tijuana, Mexico, representing La Familia, here is Psychosis!
Psychosis squaring up against the big man, Vicious Vic Grimes. As you can see, this is a packed house tonight here at the Grand Olympic Auditorium in the heart of downtown Los Angeles. What a battle this should be. What a contrast of style, Rivera.
That's right, Chris Cross. Tremenda crowd. 3 rounds. 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 3
if you will.
That's right, Chico. Big crowd here in this memorial, historic of our wrestling building. I'm talking about the Olympic Auditorium, Chico. The ghosts are flying around.
What a shot we have right there of the crowd as these two ready to lock up. And you gotta admit, I mean, Psychosis, as much as of an essay I am of his, he cannot match strength with this guy, Rivera. He's got to use his speed. He's got to use his quickness in this matchup.
Vicious big grind, ladies and gentlemen, is no stranger to the fan of the extreme style. In other words, the violent craft of the professional wrestling. He has been around the world, and every fan worth the pepper knows who is the big guy.
The pepper knows you're talking about right now, Rivera. As look at this. Psychosis going to work on the big man, Vicious Big Grimes. He's using his speed. Oh, look at the power by Grimes, Rivera. Like a toothpick. Like he just hit a brick wall, Rivera. And now it's Grimes off the rope, measuring Psychosis, who's down and out. Psychosis down. Grimes up and over, leapfrog from Psychosis, going for an arm drag, but look at that counter now by Vic Grimes. Psychosis kicking off Grimes. He is a monster, Rivera. Clothesline duck underneath, and now it's Psychosis with a knee to the midsection and a chop, two of them, to the big man, Vic Grimes. He's got to get in pretty deep to affect Grimes with those chops.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say that the XPW has one of the greatest collections of the IL big men. They should call this the Don Leo Jonathan Federation.
And now the big man going out and over the top and onto the concrete floor. Psychosis with a huge clothesline as Grimes goes flying over the top.
Yup, Grimes.
Oh, wait a minute, look at this, tickling.
Bogle.
Look at this, Psychosis up and over, and on top the Grimes and back, down onto the concrete floor. Is that a Pescado?
That was a beautiful hybrid maneuver. That was a pescado. That was known as a pescado, Chico. A hybrid of the fish, which is the pescado, and a bird, which is a pájaro. That's your Spanish lesson for today.
Conan's my #1 Wado. Look at that, right into the security railing. Oh, whoa, Grimes following up. And did you see how hard Rivera, he landed smack dab on that concrete floor?
Grimes is one of these guys that has no regard for his opponent, nor his own body.
Look at that, crawling around like a big Gerber baby on the floor. As now, oh, look at this.
Coño, esto se parece a un movie de Jackie Chan, Chick. ¿Qué es esto?
What a shot that was. Oh, look at this. Hurricane Rana from the apron. And once again onto the concrete floor. And Grimes is holding his back there, Rivera. I mean, that was like the third, fourth, or fifth time he's landed smack dab on this concrete floor here at the Grand Olympic Auditorium in downtown L.A. What a packed house.
Hey, man, you're telling me to be careful. I would be careful if I were you. I think Big Grimes would rather be called Cooley than a Gerber baby, Chick.
Look at that spinning heel kick from the top, Rivera. And once again, it's Psychosis using his aerial tactics, using his speed, his agility to keep the big, massive Vic Grimes down.
That was a beautiful Savate-like type kick.
Irish
top rope.
Duck underneath clothesline. And look at this. Tilt the world into a face buster. Unbelievable, Rivera.
Beautiful maneuver.
Vic Grimes just having his way now with Psychosis. Psychosis mounting some offense earlier in this matchup, but it's the power of Grimes that's taking over right now, Rivera.
You know, man, you can call Vicious Big Grimes the chameleon of the XPW, able to change, able to adapt to any situation. For example, this match right here with Psychosis. He is hanging in there with Psychosis, showing great conditioning, going move for move, pound for pound with Psychosis. And you think back to the match at the Pico Rivera with Supreme, the exploding match. He let the fury of the violent crowd enrage out of his body like we never seen before. So, just to wrap up the summary.
What the hell are you rambling about?
I'm trying to explain to the people here the agility, the tremendous Andre the Giant like when he was a little boy. Agility. of vicious big grind.
Well, you know what? He does match up very well against whatever opponent he's in the ring with. And I think I saw a tooth fly out of Psychosis's mouth when you were giving that Sumery, Rivera. And look at this, Grimes measuring him with that elbow from the apron, once again onto the concrete floor, putting his own body at risk, and he doesn't give a damn. Look at him, John, with the fans and smiling. This guy's sick, Rivera. This guy, in my book, should be the #1 contender for the XPW World Heavyweight title. I mean, he's gone through so many competitors, so many opponents. He's done so much, not only in XPW, but in the entire business. And look at this, he's got a chair, and oh, look at that, he threw it right at Psychosis.
Wow, that chair almost take an eye out. Casi sacó el ojo de Psychosis. The danger of using this chair in the wrestling is going to come to a halt one day.
And now Grimes setting that chair right on the far side, right in between the top and second turnbuckle. And what does he have in mind? As you can see, Psychosis already grabbing his head. That chair may have poked him in the eye indeed, Rivera. What a shot that was to the back of Psychosis. Big Grimes, this guy's a monster, Rivera.
Grimes screaming to the crowd here at the Olympic Auditorium. It's the famous sign in the back. Used to have the Richmond 95171 there.
Oh, look at that counter, and Grimes goes head first into that steel chair, and this could be the turning point of the match, Rivera.
Hey, calm down. What's the matter with you?
This could be it right here, Rivera.
You having some tequila, stay with what's going on.
Well, we were drinking an East Los dog. Oh, look at that springboard. But wait a minute, Grimes catching him in midair. What power, what power. Oh, look at this. He's going.
This looked like a yak. Wow.
The crucifix power bomb. Beautifully executed by Grimes. What a I mean, right when Psychosis turns the match around, Rivera, it's Grimes pulling it right back into his favor. I don't see anybody taking this man down, Rivera.
Ladies and gentlemen, much credit, much respect must be given to the vicious Big Grind, prestigious member of the Robert Black Army, as he is tearing apart the Psychosis.
A legend. He's not only tearing apart somebody, he's tearing apart a legend. Psychosis from pillar to post. To the far side, Grimes follows up with a huge clothesline. A huge clothesline, Rivera.
Look at that. The confidence.
What is Grimes? He's wiping his ass.
He's putting something on the nalgas. Getting it ready for the big...
Oh, yeah! Did you see that, Rivera? Did you see the impact?
That almost crushed the head of Psychosis como un coco. Like a coconut.
I can't see how Psychosis can take any more, Rivera. As Grimes, look at this. Oh, wait a minute, don't tell me. Headbutt right to the groin. What a move that was. And he's just taking, he has no mercy for this man, Rivera. No mercy at all for Psychosis. He is just having his way with the star from south of the border here. And now it's Vic Grimes, once again.
Just the act of doing that by any regular man would have him walking around silly, but Grimes get up like he's going to the bathroom.
Like he's going, but well, he was wiping his ass earlier. Wait a minute, look at this from the top. Oh, look at that, senton, and he missed. Whirling senton, and he missed. But now look at this, once again, trying to capitalize. Psychosis going to the top. And look at Psychosis measuring Grimes.
Getting another second break, second win.
This. Tornado DDT from the second rope.
Beautiful move.
Beautifully executed. Now look at this Psychosis with the momentum. But he's got to use his quickness, Rivera. He's got to do this quick. Grimes already getting to his feet. Oh, look at this, going for the body scissors into a bulldog counter by Psychosis. Beautiful.
Can he get the pin here?
Going for the pin. This is it. 1, 2, only 2.
Boy, Psychosis almost pulled off the upset.
And he's really arguing now with referee Patrick Hernandez, thinking that was a slow count. Off the rope, Psychosis up and over. Wait a minute, going for it. Look at this. Oh, wait a minute.
Nagasaki Umbalaye. That you hear that, chick? That was the Nagasaki Umbalaye.
What?
Tremendous
are you talking about?
maneuverability and execution by Vicious. Big grind.
What are you smoking tonight, pal? Once again, Psychosis. Look, he's out, Rivera. Is he even breathing?
That move left. Psychosis devastated.
The fans giving Grimes some well-deserved respect, Rivera, with that "You Can Wrestle" chant. Earlier, Grimes asking the fans, "I bet you didn't think I could wrestle." Grimes, I mean, he's showing his own. He's standing up. I mean, he's going against this guy Psychosis like I'm watching a lucha match down south, Rivera. This guy's awesome. Wait a minute, going for it. Looks like a power bomb. Yes, wow. And he nailed him.
Beautiful move.
What power? What power, Rivera?
Beautiful power displayed by Vicious Big Grind. Very easy to assume that this guy all he knows is the violent crowd.
And look at this once again. Going after Psychosis, going for the aerial. Oh, but look at that, Psychosis as Grimes goes groin first, right on that top turnbuckle.
Psychosis using the brain in a last-ditch effort to get to the weak link.
I don't care how big a man is. I mean, if you go downstairs like that, you can hurt any man. And you can see the pain expression still on the face of Big Grimes. And look at this, Psychosis setting up for a Hurricane Run, and he nailed him.
Beautiful Hurricane Rana from the top rope, which is one of the specialties of Psychosis.
Wait a minute, one more time. Look at this. Now it's Psychosis going to the top. Grimes barely getting to his feet. Psychosis from the top, going for it looked like a leg scissor to the head. Oh, look at that elevated neck breaker from Big Grimes. Beautifully executed. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. It's over. It's over just like that. And I got to admit, a well-deserved victory for Vicious Big Grimes. You can hear the fans, Rivera.
Tremendous victory. Add another to the onslaught, to the victory rank of the Rubber Black Army chick. And this man in particular is beginning to rise to the top rank of the Army itself.
Can't you ever be unbiased?
What are you talking about? This very objectionable commentary.
I mean, I'm sitting here, my homie dog, my essay's in the ring, and I'm giving the Black Army member all this credit.
Hey, Coño, he doesn't need any praise from you, chick.
That's just the way we talk down there, buddy. And there's my buddy. That's him, buddy. Oh, look at this. He's going right after Damian Steele. Go get him, Conan. Conan. Lamb family is on. I still can't believe Lady Victoria, basically, dude, she dissed my home Conan. Oh no, Conan going into the security way. I gotta be biased here. That's my buddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, wow!
Oh, look at the VCR right between the eyes. You gotta be kidding me, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Conan and the Dark Angel, Damien is still wasting no time here in the Olympic, taking the action from pillar to the post. And Lady Victoria getting into the action.
Oh, look at this. Oh, right to the X. Or the V, whatever it is. Look at that, right? Did you hear the impact, Rivera?
It's a V for Victoria.
Who the hell does Victoria think she is, Rivera? She would not be here if it wasn't for that man right there, Conan, and the rest of La Familia, dude. And look at this. Damian Steele getting shoved right back into the ring. Conan taking no mercy now. I mean, he wants Damian Steele. He still can't believe. You were talking earlier, drinking some cervezas. He still cannot believe the betrayal. And look at that beautiful exit. Oh, look at this. Oh, ready for the pin.
Jackknife style move by Conan. Only getting the 2 count.
He went for the pin right away, Rivera. Only the 2 count once again. Damian Steele, Conan, one-on-one. T-bone overhead suplex. Beautifully executed by Conan. Going for the pin once again. Hooks the leg. Referee down 1-2, only 2.
Conan looks like he sustained some kind of injury to the side of his head. A little bit of blood and sangre running down the face. Wow!
The beautiful somersault vintage Conan right there, Rivera.
That close line almost taking the cabeza off of Damien Steele. But Chico, we saw Damien Steele get buried in a coffin before.
Of course we did.
And that clothesline, if he take the head off, he come right back.
And Damien Steele, very, very different, very weird these days here in XPW. As Conan tying him up now, going for a submission hold. Referee Hernandez right there, Rivera, checking both men out. Conan going to work on the neck.
Putting pressure on the neck and the shoulder.
What a mat technician.
What did he say? Blasphemer. Is that what he's saying?
Lassie, the ghosts are back.
Blasphemer, Chick. Blasphemy.
Look at this. Clothesline. And Damien Steele goes face first. Right down to the canvas from pillar to post. Conan following him up there with that beautiful clothesline. Conan continuing to go after the Dark Angel. Once again to the far side. Conan, look at this, going upstairs. He's wailing away on the head now. What is this?
It's the children, Chick. Getting out of the
room.
room.
Did you see that low blow from Steele? Desperation right there. Conan, oh, look at that rocker dropper. From Damien Steele onto Conan.
You see that famous Grand Olympic Auditorium sign in the background, Chick. Used to be the phone number there, Richmond 95171. It's gone now.
And your point is, look at this now. Oh, no, handspring eye gouge. Damien Steele. Talk about cockiness. Talk about arrogance. Right now, the match in his favor. Of course, Conan was a little cocky there on the ring area doing that angel move, whatever that was. And now the tides turn in the favor, of course, of Damien Steele. Beautiful springboard leg drop. And look at this, 1, 2, only 2. That was close, Rivera.
Damien Steele putting pressure on the shoulder with the arm bar. Oli Anderson style. Referee Patrick Hernandez checking to see if there's a submission. Ask him, Chick.
Referee Hernandez right there, as always, doing a tremendous job as he's applying that surfboard clutch right now. Damien Steele onto Conan. Senior official of XPW, referee Patrick Hernandez right there. And look at Steele wrenching away at that arm, Rivera. We're seeing a technical match now between these two guys. Irish whip coming up, clothesline duck underneath. Damien Steele kick to the midsection. Oh, look at this, going for a reverse neck breaker. No, kick to the midsection now. Oh, look at that face buster. Beautifully executed by Conan.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can see that Damien Steele was setting up for his finisher, the real deal. But Conan, studying the film and the videotape, was able to successfully expect the move and block it.
And don't forget, I mean, these two guys went at it last month out in Pico Rivera. Oh, I can still feel the tacos in the stomach, pal. They're churning in that sauce. Oh, and of course these two becoming very, very familiar with one another. But Conan going to the top, but look at this, Damien Steele stumbling. Wait a minute, what is this? What the hell is Victoria doing up there? What the hell, man? What?
Chico, she saw that the rope was loose. She's trying to tighten the rope.
You are so full of it, Rivera.
Tightening the rope.
Look at this superplex from the top. The Dark Angel, Damien Steele. Oh, look at this. He's going all the way up, Rivera. From the very, very top, Conan. A suplex coming up. Oh, look at the elevation. Going for the pin now. This could be it. 1, 2. Oh, was that close, Rivera?
Tremendous impact. As both men, more than 500 pounds, come crashing to the mat.
And look at that, they're both winded. They're both totally out of it right now, Rivera. Look at this, barely pinned him. Look at that, Damien Steele just had that arm barely, almost a finger, barely draped over Conan. Conan's lucky he had his wits about him and kicked out of that one. Irish whip coming up, reversal from Conan. Look at this, go behind German suplex, beautifully executed once again.
Tremendous upper body strength by Conan there as he's throwing the...
Oh, look at this, going to Lady Victoria.
Cuidado, cuidado por
She
eso.
deserves it. He's got every right to do whatever he wants to her in my book, Rivera, after what she did last month out in Pico Rivera.
Muchacho.
Wait a minute, Damien Steele from behind. What is it? Oh no, it's that embalming fluid again, but he hit referee Hernandez right in the eyes. Oh, look at this, Conan.
Victoria throwing the shoe to Damien Steele, but Conan getting it, knocking in the head to Damien Steele now.
And Steele's out.
But Fernandez,
we have a big problem right now. Referee Hernandez,
whatever the referee name is affected by the embalming fluid.
we have a major problem right now. The referee Hernandez, non-functional in this match. Oh, look at this. The Falcon Arrow from Steele onto Conan. And this could be it. No, don't tell me.
Conan tricking Steele into thinking that Hernandez count the pin, complete with the tapping on the back. Incredible.
And now Conan has Steele wrapped up, and that would have been a 3 count right there, Rivera. Kick to the midsection, powerbomb coming up. Yes, and he nailed him. Once again for the pin. Look at Hernandez, still with that embalming fluid in the eyes.
Conan reaching into his bag of trick, and that was one of the best tricks.
1, 2, it's over, Rivera. Conan with the victory. Conan getting vengeance from last month at Pico Rivera.
You know, as much as it pained me to say this.
Wait a minute, Rivera, look at this.
Hey, wait, hey.
Damn right.
Llama a la policía. This is an assault.
This is
Assault and the battery.
what she deserves. Everything
Battery
she
and the
gets.
assault.
She deserves everything she gets, Rivera.
I'm about to get out of the chair here.
You
to go
stay
in.
right here, Rivera. You stay right here. Look at this, getting the timekeeper's table now.
Tremendous super
Psychosis.
body is trained by the psychosis.
Fellow member of La Familia. One of my essays, Psychosis in the ring. And wait a minute, what is this?
Oh, no.
Rivera!
Oye, chick.
Can you
por
believe
favor,
this?
Please. Give me a break and don't. You know this. Call the police.
Conan
Mr.
with
Black.
the powerbomb from Tom Victoria through the table.
Can you believe this?
I can't believe it.
Can you believe this?
Come on, you got it, baby. You got it. Get out here. He's taking the death grip. Stay out of it. Stop it. Now what do you think you did? Come on. Open him up.
Here is your winner, and still XPW King of the Deathmatch Champion, Supreme!
A tremendous. I am not surprised.
I am
That
very
this is-
surprised that Rob.
This is the special mystery opponent.
I am very surprised. I mean, Rob Black put a guy with the credentials of Excalibur in the ring. I mean, this, to me, he's a worthy opponent. But Webb, look at this martial arts apparently coming into play here.
He looks at maybe he's a little tired from the match
Well,
from earlier tonight.
well, he really didn't wrestle in a match, but he was involved in that match earlier tonight between Super Dragon.
Ah, the Iron Claw. Look at that. The Super Claw. Iron Claw.
Right.
Made famous by Fritz Von Erich.
Well, Webb.
And then his little boy, Kerry Chico, rest in the peace.
Webb really going after the now #1 contender for the title, Excalibur, here tonight. And I still can't believe he's the opponent, Rivera. Excalibur goes down.
This guy he was on fire in that Super Dragon match, but now he's
What the hell is
what
this?
happened to him?
The Sandman. Oh, along with Major Guns. Sandman in the ring. Look at this, clearing everybody out. And it looks like he wants something to say.
Webb wants no part of this drunken bomb.
Talk about a worthy opponent, Rivera. Talk about someone who's who should be getting a shot at the World Heavyweight title, the XPW Championship. The Sandman is Excalibur. I still couldn't believe. Look at this Sandman now going after Excalibur. Wait a minute. He wants to take the mask off. We've never seen Excalibur before, Rivera. Excalibur going. It was.
Can you believe it?
It
It's the Dark Dude.
Wait a minute, no! 1, 2! Oh, that was closer there. Rob Black just hit Sandman on the head with
How
the
many
kendo.
times in the past have we joked around about the Dark Dude being the Excalibur?
And the one time we did it, it was him! Rob Black nailed Sandman in the head with that kendo stick, and Webb almost got that fall, but Sandman kicked out at 2, and the XPW title is now officially on the line. As Webb goes to work on the Sandman. He's got the title on the line, but I still can't believe that the Black Army tried to pull that ridiculous fast one off with Kevin Kleinrock, Vice President of Operations here at XPW, posing as Excalibur. I can't believe it, Rivera.
Look at Johnny Webb getting ready to destroy the Sandman, putting to use the Bunchu
The Bunchu.
technique that he's using.
Where is that technique? I don't see it in play at all right now, Rivera.
Bunchu.
As the Sandman, the man who I think is going to leave this building tonight, leave Los Angeles, California, with the XPW title around his waist, as Webb goes crashing into the far side. I don't think Webb knew what he was in store for tonight, Rivera. Look at Webb, at the mercy of the Sandman. The Sandman now firing Webb out onto the concrete floor. Webb staggering. It looks like Webb wants no part. Is he going back to the locker room?
That might be where he might want to go. Is he going to? No.
Oh, look at that, right on the concrete.
Oh, no. I knew this guardrail was going to come into. Oh! Cuidado con eso.
Guardrail just smacking Webb. I believe it hit him right on the side of the head. The end of that guardrail there. The Sandman going to work now on World Heavyweight Champion Webb. Look at this. He's throwing it into the ring, Rivera. The Sandman. Once again, the man who could walk out of here with the gold tonight. As referee Hernandez right there checking out Webb on the concrete floor. Not for long, though, as the Sandman fires Webb back into the ring.
I have to say that the Sandman has the tremendous upper body strength to get that guardrail over the top rope, chick. Ahí está. Ready for, he's getting that ready. Put it in place.
Webb now once again still at the mercy of the Sandman, the XPW champion. If you can, oh, and look at Major Guns parading around the ringside fans. Yeah. Oh, look at this Irish whip reversal from Webb as Sandman goes up and over, crashing into that guardrail that he put up, setting up his own demise ultimately, Rivera.
Chico, it's good that this Mayor Gun is at ringside because any chance of Webb having a technical match with the Sandman. Oh,
look at that. He has clearance for a water break in the middle of his title defense, and it backfired. What is wrong with Webb?
That's the new rule, Chico, the new rule of the new title rule.
Look at this Sandman having his way once again at the mercy to the Sandman is Webb, the heavyweight champion of the world. Chopped now from the Sandman, and you can hear the impact, Rivera.
High impact slap and Ricky Flair.
And look at the eyes. You see the eyes looking very strange right there. The Sandman very determined in this matchup. He's been screwed once too many before here in XPW, and once again Webb out to the concrete floor. Of course, you remember back at Pico Rivera, he was screwed in that night. Oh, look at that, right to the railing.
I thought he was going to throw him through the curtain.
Of course, what I was saying, Rivera, Sandman screwed last month at the Pico Rivera Sports Arena for Halloween in Hell 2. Now he wants revenge, and he's getting it as he throws the ladder into the ring.
Look at that haircut. What happened to him?
What happened? What's happening?
Looks like he got attacked by a bong on the Hollywood Boulevard.
You're talking about
when he passed out from the wiki.
You're talking about a little haircut from the Sandman. Look at Webb. I mean, this guy's changed the most. Oh, wait a minute. Bulldog into the ladder. And look at Sandman. I mean, he's got his favorite toys in the ring, only two.
Favorite toy? What? The violent crab.
All of this. The ladder, of course, Rivera. Vintage Sandman right here.
The ladder and the guardrail. Both. Now he has both at his utility, at his utilization.
Sandman going to work now with both weapons, setting them both up in the ring. As Webb is laying literally lifeless, Rivera. Literally lifeless. The title at stake. Just inches away from falling in the hands of the Sandman. Suplex on the guardrail. It's Sandman. Looks like Sandman caught the back of his head on the guardrail, Rivera.
That's the high risk you take when you involve with violent crowd.
Look at this. Lizzie Borden and Major Guns. Look at this.
Finally.
A cat fight.
Finally, Lizzie Borden getting the witch. She's been waiting for all this time.
I think I got my wish as well, Rivera.
Oh,
God. Wait a minute, Webb going after the Sandman from behind. DDT right into the guardrail. Where did Webb come from?
Chico, the Sandman was pulling Lizzie Borden off the gun, and that's when Webb took him down, Chico.
And Webb now for the pin, only two. What was that close? And And I don't know how Sandman kicked out of that. I mean, you saw the DDT he received right into that guardrail from Champion Webb. And now Champion Webb saying it's all over with. These guys are both nuts, Rivera. I don't know who's crazier. Webb setting the guardrail now on the far side. Sandman just barely getting to his feet. As it's Webb now going to work with the upper hand of this matchup. Sandman from pillar to post. No, oh, look at this reversal. Webb face first right into that guardrail. Going for the pin. 1, 2, only 2. What was that close?
On the apron, look at the Robert Black is in possession of the Singapore King.
The kendo stick exactly right, Rivera. As Sandman takes Webb down once again. Sandman going after that guardrail. Look at this, Rivera. How many times has this thing been utilized in the match? Draped right over the top of Webb. Sandman from the top. Tumbleweed from the top. On top of that guard railing. And on top of Webb. 1, 2. It's over.
That wasn't a sanctioned XPW match. Okay, he had his match. The King had his match. Okay, double ring. No, you. You. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
What the hell is going on here? Damn it, no. Look at that 3. What is this? This is ridiculous.
Genius.